Hi there, it's Sam from poodles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this beautiful stacked box. I love it. It's the brightly gleaming designer series paper, which is just gorgeous, with the matching copper stars and the beautiful ribbon that all says Merry Christmas all over it. And I just love it. I love a stack of boxes. You know that I'm addicted to them. I must have done a dozen different varieties. And I thought I'd go for a 2-stack this time. So I have got all my pieces of cardstock cut. For the base one, for the bottom one, I've gone for Pretty Peacock. This part, 8 by 8 inches, 20 by 20 centimetres, and the lid for it is 6 by 6 inches, 15 by 15. The next one is 7 by 7 inches, so it's an inch smaller, and this one is 5 by 5 inches, so 17 and a half and 15 and 17 and a half, and this one is 12 and a half, and this one's Night of Navy. So you could keep going bigger and keep going smaller, so your bases are always an inch shorter than the next, or larger. The lids are always 2 inches smaller than the base. So in metric, no matter how small or how high or big or whatever you want to make your stack, there's 2.5 inches between each of the cardstock bases, and between the lid and the relevant base there's always 5 centimetres. So you could, this could be, we could be making them huge. I might try with 12 by 12 cardstock and just keep getting smaller to see what happens. I think I will. I think I will. Okay, so what you do with each base is exactly the same. So all my bases are going to be scored at 2 inches on all 4 sides, which is 5 centimetres. So like I say, I'm just doing 2 of them. Let me think. I think probably the smallest you could end up with is a 2 by 2 cube. Or, yeah, because 1 by 2 would be a weird shape. So my bases are all 2 inches on all 4 sides, 5 centimetres on all 4 sides. Okay, and then my lids are 1 inch on all 4 sides, 2.5 centimetres, but you shimmy it out a little bit. Shimmy, good descriptive word, you just move it a little bit out. So 1 inch on all 4 sides. Yeah, I'm going to make that my project this weekend. I'm going to start with a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock and see how small I get, or see how many stacks I get. But I love these because they make beautiful home decor pieces, as well as being brilliant gift pieces too. Right, so let me start on the base because it's not as busy a pattern. And what you do for each of them is exactly the same. Love the Pretty Peacock cardstock. I ought to bring it out a bit more. Okay, keep going round. And just keep repeating the same for all your bits. I've got another stack coming for you in a few weeks' time. It's not a Christmas one. I'm looking, when are you going to see that? Ooh, a week on Monday. I'm looking at my projects that I'm going to be filming, and I lay them out in 3s, so that's a whole week's worth. Because I design them in bulk, so I'll do lots of different projects all in one go. I'll get in the craft zone. I'm just going to cut this straight down the rectangle and wedge in. So yeah, I design lots of projects in one go, and I find that I sometimes sort of end up doing lots of the same style in terms of I'll do lots of blends work, or I'll do lots of milk carton styles, and in order to not bore you all, I mix them up. So I might make 10 projects, or, well, I work in 3, so I might make, I don't know, 12 projects. And, if 5 of them are done with blends, well, I'm going to put them all out in one go. I'll mix them up a bit. So I did this stack and then I made another stack. So I'm going to put that out at a different time. I can also see a special kind of lidded box and something for your Christmas gifts. Am I teasing? So keep going around. And then the same process for the lid. This is quite a nice project. If you're going to make a Christmas stack, I did do five in a stack a couple of years ago. But yeah, if you're going to make these as Christmas gifts or Christmas decor or something like that, it'd be nice to watch with, you know, the Hallmark Christmas movie show on that channel on. Christmas movie in the background. Last one. There we go. So everything is cut in the same way. They all look like that. So I'm going to turn it over and put adhesive on all the corners. If I wasn't doing 2 boxes and not filming, put glue there as well, because when it comes round that will just keep it a little bit more secure, but just because I'm filming. And I think we're already at 8 minutes. And I want you to go off and make one. Use the brightly gleaming paper. It's divine. In fact, just get the whole suite. It's gorgeous. Okay, and the same for the lids. There we go. Right, let me come back to the biggest one so you can see how that goes together. So just peel off the backing, all the pieces. And all of the whole lot is going to fit together in the same fashion. Okay, so that's the base done. So you can see this is why, if you're going to, you know, if you guys put glue in up to that tab as well, because otherwise it twangs out, which is, you know, to be fair, it's not causing any issue on the outside. So if it's a home decor piece, no drama. Let's do the lids. I might have to bring the Hoover into my office sort of shortly, because I'm just going to go like that. And it landed on the floor. My office is not messy. My desks are not messy. They're tidy. They're kept neat. You know me, don't put it down, put it away. Can't necessarily say the same about my floor when I've been crafting. That's one lid on. Or rather, I can't say the same about the floor when I've been filming. When I'm actually crafting, I do have a bin just to one side of me, which is there now. And so I would neatly scoop something into my hand pop it in the bin. But the bin is very tall, and I have to drag it out from under the desk to put stuff in, and you don't want to hear that while I'm filming, so the floor gets it. Oh dear. Admitting to things. Right. So that's the final lid on there. And so you can see that they stack all evenly all the way around with no problem. Now, if you're going to make this as a home decor piece, I would suggest a piece of glue, a blob of glue or something underneath. If you're gifting it to somebody, you would want them to be able to get into both parts. So it's entirely up to you. I'm not going to stick this one down. And to be fair, even once you've got it tied up, you've still got room to move. And I'm trying to get this so that my words are on the loops the right way around. They are, but that's going to twist. There we go. So I'm just going to reposition that. Brilliant. And then to finish off, I've got the gorgeous stars, and I'm not going to do it all the way round on this one. Oops. Maybe put them on before you put it together. But where I put them is on opposing corners. So this corner here and the other one, and where I put it on that corner, I've put them there. So there's 8 on each one. Well, like I say, it's entirely up to you, but I'm only going to put 4 on and save myself 4. But yeah, I'm only going to put 4 on because I'm going to shoot the photograph that way round on this one, and then I'll shoot it that way round on the other, so you can see where they are. But I love it. I just think it's really lovely. A nice stack, very elegant looking gift, I think. And really fun to make. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.